Hi Taurus, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of October, I'm offering two special tarot offers. One of them is called On the Scales, and it's a reading that puts awareness and some focus in themes of balance and unbalances in different areas and sectors of life. And the other one resembling as well the theme of one of the themes of Libra season, which is all about relationships. It's called the Mirror Spread, and it's a reading focused on love and relationship dynamics of all sorts. So if you'd like to know more info and details about those special offers or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. And this month I'll be doing something a little bit different. I'll be shuffling the cards as I transmit some intuitive messages coming forward to your sign. And Taurus, for October, I feel like changes are all around you, and some of you might feel a sense of anxiety about this, or affliction, like feeling like everything around you is changing, and you're like, it's like just energy of things spinning around you, and you're still in the same place, right? So this manifestation of change, more than an internal aspect, it can be manifested more outside of you, out of things that are out of your control. And this is exactly where you might be challenged and tested in acceptance and intolerance. I also feel like some of you are being called to be more tolerant with situations in your life, maybe where you have displayed some possessive traits or clingy traits, detaching here from the expectations of how you feel things and people should be. It's extremely in focus. So, and for Taurus that are not well, let's say, balanced and integrated in the lessons of detachment, attachment versus detachment, it could be that there are things changing suddenly around you, mirroring things that you need to work inside of you. So there's this reflection, even though it's a manifestation on the outside, it's a reflection of some internal struggle or internal situation that you might not be appropriately working or looking at. So I feel like some of you just want to close your eyes and be still, and it's like I feel like there's a little bit of a hectic as well energy around you. For Taurus, that in October it's not about things changing that much or with that dramatic tone or important relevance to your life. It could be that still you feel like the outside world is very hectic during this period of time. Like maybe you feel like things are just erratic, or you have something, let's say a style of life or demands in your life that occupy you so much that it becomes overwhelming, and you don't have time to breathe and relax and again tune inwards and just be with yourself. So I feel like some of you also are looking for some sort of retreat, or in need of doing so during this month, in order to find some sense of peace and some sense of restoring tranquility in your life and inside of you. And some of you, it's really about silence as well. For Taurus that are in environments where there's a lot of noise, for Taurus that live in the city, or just dealing with a lifestyle again that it's too consuming of your energy, I feel like you might be considering as well some lifestyle changes. Some of you maybe want to live closer to nature, or just you want to take a break. I feel like your energy, Taurus, is really asking to take a break, take naps, living a life that it's less accelerated, less paced, in this vibration of that it's a little bit tumultuous. It could be as well that there are just situations as well that are very confusing, and you're moving in circles about this. It's like you can't find the answer, you can't find the way out of a situation that it's bothering you, and you could be feeling again that you're moving in circles, or that you're trapped in a maze um, and this is of course making some of you feel anxious. There's a real sense of anxiousness, but I also feel like some of you could benefit from exercising your ability to meditate, or to be in this meditative, contemplative energy, even amongst noise, even amongst chaos. And that is possible with training. I feel like some of you, it's training your mind and training your responses, right? Your defenses, the appropriate defenses, when you know you're going to go and deal with situations that trigger you, that trigger responses from you, that make you feel quite, it throw you out of your balance, it throw you out of your center. Some of you want to return to your center, you want to return home. I feel like some of you are really as well looking, others of you are looking to build a stronger relationship with your spirituality, with your awareness of who you are you becoming, and the place the place and the role you're playing in the world. I feel like some of you are also quite interested in doing good and maybe being involved in causes that are of charitable or humanitarian nature. I feel like some of you want to be advocates for causes that you believe in, or maybe you already have a cause that you're passionate about and you're trying to put that out, right? You're trying to, more than just a concept or idealizing it, actually being in the field and helping people, or helping a situation that you feel could benefit if people would work together, or if you would use the power of your voice more. I feel like some of you need to put more focus as well in intention, like to understand the intention that you're putting, right? So that the manifestation is as accurate as possible to that same intention you have. Because some of you, again, going back to the initial message, that are feeling lost and confused and really torn as well within choices and possibilities and where to go, who do I want to be with, and etc. I feel like you still have power to manifest even though you are confused. And so it could be that you're manifesting more of the same confusion and actually amplifying, right, worsening that sense of chaos, because you're not putting the right intention. So if your intention is to get clarification, right, or a solution, avoid putting energy to the other aspect of it, right, to the question, to the doubt, to the indecision. Put energy and intention in finding the answer, right, in finding the solution. I feel like some of you, again, training of the mind and the workings of your thoughts, your emotions, and how all of that is tied with the power for you to create a lot of your outer encounters. I feel like that could be a source of, as well, of help to you, like to feel more empowered, like more in control of situations, because you feel, some of you feel like you don't have control because you are not as well in control, right? You're not taking ownership of who you are in your life. It's like maybe you have been trying to do that on outer forms that sooner or later are just going to be it's going to be proven to be a mistake, because you can control someone, you can control an event. The only thing we have is kind of a self control. So some of you are learning lessons about this. You're learning lessons about what you can really control, and turning more into you, turning more into the power of you, which is amazing, because this is the Queen of Pentacles, and it's exactly one of your powers. It's to be the Queen of Pentacles, is to be solid, is to be consistent when everybody's falling apart, is to be that rock, is to be reliable, consistent, patient, nourishing, is to have a very good relationship with the material world, is to have your own business, is to have your ideas flourishing and providing abundance to you and others. So, but still see the Five of Cups as a past influence. So there's indeed something that is still consuming you, that it's worrying you, that it's again this. Some of you need to be careful because you might again be weaving, right, this complex, really complex web of fear, of resistance, of denial. Some of you cannot get over something, and this is starting to cause some effects on your life. Some of you are fearing the worst, or getting this intuitive. Some of you are also, this is a month that it's about you, again, as I said, turning inwards and development of your abilities, your capabilities, your skills. Some of you, it's intuitive abilities. Some of you are quite skillful and quite talented in the art of interpretation of symbols and understanding and listening to your inner voice and kind of picking up as well in energy and vibes of others. So people do not, you don't need anyone to tell you something, to know something. And this is something that particularly in this month can help you when you're dealing with fear, when you're dealing with confusion, because something is like an answer already resides in you, Taurus, and this is a month to go get it, to go dig for that inner truth, to go dig for that connection with spirit, because some of you could really be assisted and helped in whatever this complicated negative situation is. You could benefit from that. Also, others of you might be more quiet and reserved and shy away from confessing or expressing too much of you, too much of what you're doing with your life, too much of what you're doing, too much of what you're thinking, you're feeling. I feel like some of you are like unreachable or a little bit, or untouchable. It's like even with those close to you, there might be this impression for some of you, Taurus, to not be very accessible. Others of you could be that you're feeling like, again, that there's something weird around you and you should trust your intuition, you should follow your inner voice, listen to it. It's not a time to act, it's a time to contemplate and reflect and gather all the info you can, both from the power of your observation, because the High Priestess is also very good at observing what's around her, but joining that info from what you are observing in our reality, but also from the internal eye, right? What are you able to see inside of you? Because others of you are meant to do something else, I feel, maybe career-wise, or add some type of creative. I feel like some of you, Taurus, need to add a little bit more of creativity to your life in general, not only in work. For those that is not possible, but add more creativity, more colors, more stimulus, more of interesting things that you like, things that you can give more of to your life, so your life does not again become something that terrifies you. Some of you are terrified or very afraid from life itself. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, and donating to my channel. Please keep doing so, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.